My name is Nomvula Mate. I'm the manager and the owner of Mary's Tuckshop. Taking over this business from my mother in 2015 wasn't as easy as I thought it would be. I had to put my gloves on and boots on, and with all putting boots and gloves on, the struggle came, I think most of my challenges were the area that I live in. It's a middle class area. The products that I had to introduce back at that time, the only thing that was left that she was dealing with was the fat cakes. There was no stock here, guys. These shelves were not there. My mom, she never went to school. So teaching me was like, she taught me what she knows. She would teach me how to put money on it. Ice cream tap. That's where we went from initially, up until I met A2Pay, which was the best thing that ever happened to me. And I'll tell you, I can remember exactly what happened. It was a busy winter day. I was still writing in my book as to how many fat cakes, and I was standing here, and a lady came. She dropped up a flyer. She just dropped the flyer and says, "Ma, I can see you busy. When you have time, a day after, I come and it's not busy." I remember this flyer and I pick it up and I look at it and I'm saying, wow, point of sale. And I could not believe, because I was trying to find a computer, get a software, ask somebody to come and assist, because I was looking around for something like this. I was too tired of writing things down. 2 fat cakes, and then, guys, I'm crying. I don't believe this. And I then took this flyer and then I decided to make a call to A2Pay. And I was met with such a lovely atmosphere. Somebody welcoming and saying, "We are looking for people like you." And I said, "Really?" And they said, "Yeah, we have a system and this is how it is." They explained all the process for me. And I said, without blinking of an eye, "I am in, guys. Can I, where do I come to your offices? Where do I sign this thing?" "No, ma, will come to you." And everything was history to this day. And A2Pay has always, it's been like a family to me. It's like people that I would call and say, "Listen, the system is stuck. Okay, ma, how do we assist?" And that has always brought that sense of trust and sense of belonging more than anything else. For that, guys, I must say, I'll forever be grateful to have come through those people. A2Pay's got a system that you can load your stock on. And you've got so many items that you've received. You put it on, you put the amount that you bought it for, and it tells you exactly how much one item costs. And you are able to pick up your cost from that. And you can put a markup on it, loading it into the point of sale, the selling system now. And that has helped me because I can manage the stock. I can be able to tell what is there and what is not there by printing out a report. And if I don't print it, I can always request it on email, and it can be emailed to me at my own convenience. Having to get that email in the morning that says to me, "This is what you sold last night," and you look at this and, okay, this is how I'm doing. And you can pick up from what you see on the email to say, okay, this was something that was sold more than anything else. And you walk into the shop, you're able to tell, okay, milk, I can see here, they bought more milk. Obviously, I'm running short on my stock. That was the best thing that ever happened to me, because it's not easy to be able to tell everything every day. You've got your own other things. And the most frustrating thing is when a customer stands here and says, "Can I have milk?" And people say, "We don't have milk." It's frustrating. Stock on credit, I got an SMS that said to me, "You qualify for an amount." And I picked up a phone, because I always phone A2Pay, and I said, "Why am I qualifying for such an amount?" "No, so you qualify based on your trading." And that, my small eyes went this big, and I thought, okay, means I'm very important here. I'm an important person. And then I went in to inquire to say, how do I get it? But also the constant phone calls that you would get from A2Pay that would still remind you to say, "Listen, you still have this thing, you can use it. And this is how we're going to deduct it daily. You don't have to feel it." And I was happy to try it on. Being able to buy more stock has helped me because I don't have to be in shops every day. I buy bulk, then I spend a week without having to go out of the shop. It gives me more time to do other things. That has saved me so much time. Now that customers are able to find what products that they're looking for, it makes it easier for me to interact and add more stock. The traffic is becoming too much now for me. Sometimes I get scared, and it brings comfort to me to know that I have something that they need. A to Z. My first interaction with it was on the system. Kept on popping to say something new is coming, and I was wondering what it is. And finally, it came on the system to say there's something called A to Z. I got a call from them, and they explained. I said, I was wondering what is this A to Z, and they were explaining to me how it works. I then decided to use it, and it was not difficult for me to navigate through the system. It was the easiest thing. Click, click. Quantity, click, click, check out, like I would do with Take a Lot. It now saves me time to be going and looking for stock in the shops, because I would go to one shop, hopping to another one, trying to find stock. But with this, then I could tell exactly, okay, they don't have this. Then by the time I leave here, I know exactly what I'm looking for. I don't have to look for the whole stock. I carry 12.5 flour every day to come and make my fat cakes. The best thing that ever happened is to get my stock delivered here by the door, and I'm gonna have to sit down. I don't have to carry anything, and it just gets into the shop storeroom. So yeah, order today, get delivered within 48 hours. I've got my stock and I'm happy. Colleagues, I think A to Z and Stock on Credit, they are like brother and sister, and we are the aunt or the grandmother in this family. You have to have it because there is nobody that's got cash on them to be able to stock up for their shop. So I would recommend that people go onto that system, and as I say, it's an easy system, daily payments, guys. We trade every day, so there's no need for you to say you don't have money to pay daily. And the repayments are quite reasonable. So Stock on Credit is yeah.